Good day, everyone. I'm a bit late to the party, but today I'm gonna react to this Unreal Engine 5 sort of reveal. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Have my coffee here. Let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Brian Karras, Technical Director of Graphics here at Epic Games.
Hi, I'm Jerome Plateau, art director of the special project.
A few years ago, we got together as a team and brainstormed where we thought we could push forward the state of the art in real time graphics. There were two key areas that stood out. The first, dynamic global illumination, beautiful bounce lighting instantaneously.
I don't have to be constrained to do a game where the world has to be static, and I'm able to iterate a lot faster.
And we call this new system Lumen. And we are about to show you what it is capable of. But first, there was another area that we thought we could push forward, truly virtualized geometry. The artist wouldn't have to be concerned over poly counts, draw calls, or memory. We could directly use film quality assets and bring them straight into the engine.
And that's a big deal for artists. I just want to be able to import my ZBrush model, my photogrammetry scan, my CAD data without wasting any time optimizing, creating LODs, or even lowering the quality to make it hit frame rate.
In the end, that's what it's all about, art that just works. And we call this new technology Nanite. Here is the future of Unreal Engine running live on a PlayStation 5.
Awesome, let's take a look at it.
This has to be the right way.
Looks like Tomb Raider.
Before we continue, let's stop a moment and take a look at some of the key features of this demo. Much of what you see was built with Quixel Megascan assets, but instead of using the game versions, we used the cinematic versions, which would typically only be used in film. There are around 1 million triangles each, and thanks to virtual texturing, they all use 8K textures as well. Nanite can render an insane number of triangles very quickly. There are over 1 billion triangles of source geometry in each frame that Nanite crunches down losslessly to around 20 million drawn triangles. What does that many triangles look like? This isn't noise. These are the triangles, each a different color. Most are so small that they look like noise. Nanite achieves detail down to the pixel, which means triangles are often the size of pixels. This amount of geometric detail requires shadows to be pixel accurate as well, and Nanite can do that too. Speaking of lighting, all of the lighting in this demo is completely dynamic, with the power of Lumen that even includes multi-bounce global illumination. No light maps, no baking here. Without GI, all of that beautiful lighting is gone. With Lumen enabled, we can move the light and the bounce changes instantly. Okay, let's keep going.
That's incredible, especially if it seems like it's actual gameplay and not a cutscene. And yeah, I mean, it's just incredible how far the technology has come, you know. You're talking about thousands of pixels at a time versus back in the day when it was just like Super Nintendo, 10 or 16 pixels on screen on the same time. So the
We made some
sound
great
is
additions
really
to
good
our
too.
audio system as well.
Yeah, the sound
Convolution
is amazing.
reverb allows us to measure reverberation characteristics of real spaces, like actual caves that we sampled, and reproduce them in virtual spaces. Sound field rendering allows us to record and playback spatialized audio. All of this adds up to a more immersive experience.
My first thought is this is like perfect for horror games. Dynamic lighting, incredible sound. Like these are these are the things that horror games need. This will push horror to the next level if utilized properly. I can't wait to check out some horror games on this like next generation of gaming. It's It's a little bit unusual that it's on PlayStation 5 though. I mean, it looks damn good. I can't imagine what like a high-end PC could do with this.
This swarm of bats was created with our Niagara effects system. Particles in Niagara can now talk to one another and understand their environment like never before. We've also added a ton of new functionality to run fluid simulations like you see in the water below. The demo runs on our chaos physics system. Here we are using it to accurately simulate the rigid bodies of the falling rocks and the cloth of her scarf.
Yeah, I mean, it looks incredible. Really well done. It looks
Now that
good,
the environment is
but
so complex, we've needed to greatly improve our animation systems to adapt. We've added predictive foot placement and motion warping, which dynamically modifies IK and body position to look more natural. For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the door.
Looks promising.
Dynamic GI is
okay.
amazing, not just for speeding up iteration, but also for its impact on gameplay.
Nice.
Any light
Looks
source can move while
it
still
might
having
be.
beautiful bounce lighting. Dynamic illumination means specular as well, which you can see on all the metal surfaces. You can even see the Niagara-powered bugs reacting to the light. Lumen not only reacts to moving light sources, but also changes in geometry.
Wow.
Remember we mentioned high poly assets? This statue was imported directly from ZBrush and is more than 33 million triangles. No baking of normal maps, no authored LODs. And we can do more than a single statue. There are nearly 500 of that exact statue at the same detail level placed in this room, for a total of over 16 billion triangles from statues alone.
Holy shit.
Over this entire demo, there are hundreds of billions of triangles. So with Nanite, you have limitless geometry, and with Lumen, you have fully dynamic lighting and global illumination, all running on a PlayStation 5.
There's not much time left.
And this doesn't need to be constrained to small rooms. It can stretch all the way to the horizon.
The portal, it's open. Don't fail me now.
Oh, I thought she just slammed right through the portal. Oh, she should have just slammed right
It's
through it.
time to see what's next.
Yeah, that's incredible though. It's amazing to see how far we've come. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So much potential, and that's on PlayStation 5, you know. Can't imagine how PCs will handle this, especially the high-end ones. And yeah, just I mean, I immediately just thought of horror, the potential of horror, the potential of um, open world games. I mean, anything really. It looks really good. Uh, can they deliver on a good plot and a beautiful world? Dark Souls type games would be amazing on this. Yeah, I love it. I can't wait for the future. The future is here. Thank you, everybody.